What else did you like from JDT tonight, Roshan?
Yeah, I especially like their pressing in midfield. I think they work very hard in there. And they're kind of saying, you know, to Nagoya, look, you can have the ball up until the midfield line, the halfway line. And that's when we're going to work very hard to try and win it off you. And this is that pre-match I spoke about the square. Well, on this occasion, it's more of a trapezoid than a square. But, you know, the two defensive midfielders sitting in there. And you just have a look at JDT as well and how close they are, how well they work together, how they compress the space in those midfield positions. And they cover these passing lanes into these, for some of you out there who like fancy words, the half spaces, so to speak. But basically, they block off these areas for Nagoya to sort of get themselves into. And when it goes out there, this is going to be important as well. Arif Aiman, who's showing that he's got good quality with the ball at his feet. He's also working hard defensively to make sure he's tracking that run of Naruse from that right back position as he gets himself into the advanced position. And essentially, Afiq Fazail has to sort of be aware and has to work very hard, which is what he does. Just have a look at JDT shifting across in midfield. Afiq Fazail, when he goes across, he's looking towards Nacho inside and say, I'm going, you make sure you shuttle across and cover as well. And when he gets that cue to press, Yonemoto's dropped into this position, back towards goal. I'm going to press, be aggressive in there. Pass under pressure. Arif is there, he's switched on to come and close down. What you get from JDT as well, aside from that midfield pressing that we're going to see here, is that defensive line as well. They're alert to try and push up. Make sure they push up, and they're very compact as a whole team, as a unit. Again, you just have a look at the pressing in midfield, the shifting in midfield. On this occasion, there is a line of pass. But the moment that line of midfield is beaten, look who you've got from JDT. You've got one of the central defenders stepping forward, making sure they try and compress those spaces in between the defensive and midfield line. And then because you've got numbers in there, because they're very compact as a team, you win it, you hang on, you can hold on to possession and try and sort of build up again. So some really good examples of JDT working very hard in midfield. And I think this is one of my favorite ones here. Just have a look. Just rewind it a little bit. I'm running out of time, so I've got to be very quick. Just have a look at Nacho Insa from the position he's in. They've obviously got instructions here from Benjamin Mora to say, make sure Nagoya can't play through the middle, play through the midfield. And have a look at that. Boom, bang, 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 bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got players coming in. And then that defensive line comes through with Mauricio on this occasion, Colette. So you look at these few examples that I picked up across this first half. And yes, it hasn't been very exciting for the neutral. But from a tactical perspective, Mora will be very happy with how well JDT have defended, especially in midfield, how aggressive they've been together as a team.